Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's Plain Decoded. If you want to get in my Discord and chat with people and tail me on plays, it's patreon.com/plaindecoded, and then join the tier that has Discord access. It'll automatically sign you up. Make sure you read the pinned post, and then you'll get put into my Discord. Today I'm going to be covering the Champions League final, Borussia Dortmund versus Real Madrid, and this is the three-way odds, and Dortmund is a heavy dog and Real Madrid is a heavy favorite. Okay, so I don't know much about football or soccer, but this is a really popular game and I liked the chart for it, so that's why I picked to cover it. So I'll go over the chart. So it's going to be on June 1st, 2024, 8 p.m. local start time in Wembley, which is it's like a borough of London. The favorite is Real Madrid. They get the first house and the 10th house. And the first house has Sagittarius in it, ruled by Jupiter, but just barely. I'll zoom in here. You can see that it's at 0 degrees and 0.4 seconds. Now, unlike other sports in North America, like hockey, NFL, and basketball, they all have kind of a floating start time, but MLB and soccer in Europe has a firm start time, so it usually kicks off right away. So I'm thinking that it'll kick off right away, or maybe like a minute after. So yeah, the first house goes to the favorite, so that has Sagittarius in it, ruled by Jupiter, and the 10th house has Virgo in it, ruled by Mercury, and then the 7th house has Gemini in it, ruled by Mercury, and the 4th house has Pisces in it, ruled by Jupiter, and that goes to the dog. So this is the favorite, this is the dog. And because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, but Mercury also rules the 7th house, Gemini, then we only operate with two significators, and that's going to be Jupiter and Mercury. And then the 4th and the 10th, they are not going to have any significators. And even if there was a significator here in the 10th, its role as the dispositor of the part of fortune, because the part of fortune is in the 10th, it would override the significator of the 10th. Okay, so we want to check the cusps to see what's going on. We got some stuff going on right here. You can see Jupiter is inside the 7th, and then we got Mercury applying to the 7th as well. And then you want to check the part of fortune, and if it's being aspected, either conjunction or opposition, or from the moon in any of the major aspects, and it's not. Okay, so then we want to check the Antisha. And for the Antisha, nothing to worry about on the Antisha side. There's nothing close to the cusps. This one will be concerning if it was closer to the cusp, the Antisha of the moon. So the only thing we have here is we have Jupiter inside the 7th. 1 degree and 36 minutes is its position. And the ascendant is at 0 degrees and 4 seconds. So it's away from the cusp. It's only 1 degree and 32 minutes away from the cusp. And 2 degrees is significant, so it's less than 2 degrees. So we have a really powerful testimony here for the underdog. Now let's go over to my Discord. Okay, here's my Discord post. I've got the time circled. I'm just circling what I find significant. And as you say, here's a chart for the Champions League final. Lord 1 is Jupiter, Lord 7 is Mercury, and then because it's 1 degree and 32 minutes from the cusp, this shows the underdog is going to win. And then I wrote Real Madrid is under the control of Dortmund. And then I'm just talking about the kickoff time. So if there is a delay, that's actually beneficial because then Jupiter will be closer to the cusp, so it'll be stronger until 8:08 and 32 seconds local PM. At that point, then we have Jupiter will be on the outside of the cusp and applying to it, and then that means that Real Madrid will win. But because it's European soccer, that's probably not going to happen. And if it's going to be a delay, it'll be like 2 minutes, and that's better for the underdog. And then, so my only concern is that the sign change. I've had an experience in the past where the sign change it seemed like it wasn't enough changed over. And as you can see on that chart, it was only slightly changed over. So that's my only concern. But it still looks like, in my opinion, that Dortmund will win. And then the best bet for that is Dortmund to lift the trophy. And then my confidence level is medium. Now, normally I would try to predict a score, but I don't usually predict scores in soccer unless it's an aspect from the moon to the part of fortune, or some other aspect, not when it crosses the cusps. I'm not familiar with that. So yeah, this is my artwork that I had AI generate for the game, and because I do vertical video, I can't select my own thumbnail. I realized I went back and looked. I'm like, why am I not seeing my thumbnail? So this is my thumbnail that I want. So hopefully it gets picked up in the thing. So if you want to see like my work and what's going on in my Discord, just go over to my X or my community posts on YouTube, and you can see like what's been happening, right? Like I crushed this game here. I had Dallas to win in regulation. I had Dallas moneyline before the overtime, and I had Oilers to score first. Like I had a huge run here where I was crushing. So check out my X and my community posts on YouTube, but X gets more traction. So yeah, just again to get in my Patreon, it's patreon.com/plaindecoded, and that gets you in my Discord, and there's tons of people in there. We're all chatting and having a good time. Thanks for watching. Go Dortmund, and we'll talk to you later.